4, 3, 2, 1. Level up, level up, level up, level up.
Hey squad, and welcome back to my channel. I hope that this video finds you wonderful, great, excellent spirits. It's me, Janice, and I'm here to give you another two-piece combo. Yes. Two. We're doing the two-piece, guys. I just feel like it just gives an overall completeness to everything. You know, you get a look, you get some hair, you know, you feel good, you look good, just all goes together. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So I hope you guys like it, because I have nothing else to do. Okay, so public service announcement. I know a lot of cities, states, whatever, have opened up a lot of businesses. Guys, just still be careful out there. I don't believe this was a hoax. So there are still new cases. So a lot of areas that have opened have gotten new cases of COVID-19, aka coronavirus. So please protect yourself while you're out there. Some businesses are maintaining the guidelines set by the government, and some other businesses are not. So the ones that are not, if they're not going to do it, you do it for yourself. Keep hand sanitizer with you. Wear gloves. You know, that helps. Definitely wear a mask. Don't touch your face. You know all the stuff you're supposed to do. For the businesses that are adhering to all the guidelines set by the governments, please be patient, understanding. Businesses are still operating at lower staff levels because they weren't making money. They were closed. So they don't have money to just pay all these employees to be there. Plus the traffic isn't up high enough for them to have employees there. Like, yes, you may think because you're standing in line that's a lot, but that's not a lot of traffic compared to what that business is used to. So keep that in mind. They have to have the money to pay the employees, so they have to have enough sales coming through to pay for these employees, so, and then pay for their bills or whatever they might have to pay. So just keep that in mind. Please don't take it out on the employees. They are just the lower level employees. They do not make any decisions regarding corporate. This is every day of the year. Understand that the employees you see in restaurants and in stores, if it's a you know, a national brand, right, national chain of businesses, know that they don't control anything as far as policies set by the corporate. They don't control it. If corporate says you have to keep the door closed and, you know, you can only hand customers and stuff at the door, that is their policy. Stop getting mad at them for doing their job. They're already putting themselves at risk this whole entire time servicing us, and then you keep wanting them to put more of their health at risk because you want to come inside versus just waiting outside for whatever they're going to hand you. Yeah, I understand it sucks, especially if you're waiting for a while, 30 minutes or hour to hour and a half. But again, the employees don't have any control over it. You know, companies are making adjustments as they go. They're trying to best service the customers because they do appreciate customers. They do appreciate you wanting to spend your money with them, and they really, really do appreciate it. But it's like, you know, on the other hand, it's like, yes, you want to make money as a company. You want to stay in business. You want to service your customers, but you also don't want to put your employees at health risk, because if all your employees get sick, then that means you have to shut down, and then you can't provide the service you want to provide to your customers. So as a consumer, keep that in mind. If everybody gets sick, or if people quit because they're getting yelled at all the time, who is going to want to work there? I know majority of people do not want to work in a restaurant or retail business, especially if those restaurants or retails don't pay that much. Especially if you're a cashier or something that's only making minimum wage. Most people don't want to make minimum wage. They have bills and other responsibilities they have to deal with. So if you are mistreating these employees and they leave or they get sick, who is going to service you then? Then you're going to get even more upset and get mad at corporate. The corporate can only do so much because you can't hire people if their people aren't applying. So it's just like a whole big old cycle. So if everybody could just be considerate and patient during this time, it really goes a long way. We're going to do a natural look, you guys. So it's going to be natural, guys. It really is. I know I'll say that and I go, no, I'm really sticking to the natural today, guys. I really am. So we're going to go ahead and prime our face. So I'm going to use the Matte Putty Primer from e.l.f. And it looks like this. And I think I've shown this already. Actually, I think I haven't uploaded that video yet. But it's sheer, but of course in the container it is white. It does feel kind of have a putty texture to it. I do see instant mattifying on my face when I do use it. This lasts, it's not the best, the greatest, but it lasts okay. So it's okay for a drugstore brand. I feel like my Ulta probably keeps me mattified longer, but it's not horrible. It's not a horrible one. It's okay. Just all right. But as I stated before, when you use a primer, regardless if it's hydrating, mattifying, combination, whatever the heck it does, sheer, glitter, it doesn't matter what it is, you want to wait at least 2 minutes or so. Give it a few minutes to really set on your face. Give it time to marinate, get it just working, let it work its magic, activating its powers, and doing what it needs to do before you apply powder, foundation, whatever base you're going to use for the day. Wait a few minutes and let the product really soak in there and do its job. This is the I Am Magic Concealer in 18 from Juvia's Place. I'm like scraping, trying to use the last of it. Spray myself with setting spray.
I see something moving around in there. What does that do?
Now I'm going to use the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Powder in Honey. So as I said on previous videos, this is the setting powder I like to use when I'm just doing like a lot. I like to use when I'm just like using concealer and not like a full foundation. I mean, I also use this to set, you know, full foundation, but I really like it for when I'm not using foundation. So today we're actually gonna contour, you guys. So I'm gonna go in with the matte book from the crayon case, and I'm gonna use this shade right here to do my contour. So it's just a light contour, nothing too crazy. Just keeping it natural as possible.
Level up, level up, level up, level up, level up. All this on me so yummy, all this sauce so yummy. Know you want this yummy, yummy all in your tummy. Level up, 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 level up.
Okay, so after you contour, chisel out that cheekbone area, you're going to contour to kind of chisel out some shape to your eye. So what I use out of the matte book, I use this color right here, and I barely dipped into this one right here just to deepen it up just a little bit. You kind of want to use something that's your skin tone and slightly darker so that there is a contrast on the eyes with the eye shape. So if you have hooded eyes like myself, of course, we don't have a defined crease. If you have a defined crease, it's really easy to just put some eyeshadow in there. But for hooded eyes, just like when you're contouring, you want to feel underneath where your cheekbone is, and that's where you want to apply your contour so it brings out that cheek area. So same with your eyes, you find where that socket is right there, and then that's where you're going to apply your crease color at. And this is a technique you can use for just, you know, whether you're doing like natural eyeshadow or something more dramatic or everyday. If you have a hooded eyelid, you can just know right here, this is where your crease area is. And then you want to always, because you do have hooded eyelids, you want to go slightly above that area because you don't want to carve out and accentuate the hood part of the eyes. So you want to go a little bit above that to kind of recede in that eye area, that hood shape, so that it looks like you have a crease. So it's like you're playing tricks. So you're using contour to play with your eye shape, create tricks and tricks of the light, so it looks like you have a natural crease in your eyelid. So now we are going to put on some blush. So I'm going to use this shade right here in the matte book. So the matte book is so versatile. Like you can use it to contour, you can use it to highlight. That's the only thing.
Them old mistakes are gone. I won't do them no more. There's old news, there's new news. I done did that before. I turn nothing to something. My comeback on 100. Less talking, more action. You just go see. is just upgrading my lessons, made blessings. I turn that into money. They gotta never settle. This view is so much better. I'm killing, I'm winning, like on another level. Oh, you can talk all you want.
To just accentuate what's already there, instead of transforming it so much. So that's why I don't contour. If I do contour, it's just for the cheekbones, because I have a round face. So sometimes chiseling out those cheekbones kind of gets rid of the roundness. Also coming around the jawline, you know, accentuating that jawline will help if you have a round face. So yeah, that's why I only typically do those areas if I even do contouring. So in case anyone's wondering, you're like, she didn't contour all of it. I don't, that's just not me. I don't like doing all that. I don't. Yeah, I barely have time to do I barely have time, but I only have like a short time frame to, you know, to do my makeup. So it's like, what's important in that little time frame you have, what's really important to get on your face. And so I feel like that's not important enough to me, but that's just my opinion. You know, if you are a contour queen and you love contour it up, do your contour. You know, do what works for you. You don't feel forced to do something you don't want to do, or have someone make you feel bad because you don't do something. It's not their life, it's not their body, it's not their face, it's yours. So do you. Do you, boo, do you. I forgot to say, for highlight, I use the Honor Roll highlighter from the crayon case. Now, I don't contour, but I do highlight like that. I highlight and I highlight, okay? So my favorite palette I like to use to highlight is the Nubian palette by Juvia's Place. Like, this is the number one I use, and sometimes I'll go into these. So today, I think I'm going to go into this one today, because the other one I've used so much of it. Like, I just want them to sell just that one. I wonder if their highlights look like that. So we're just going to add some inner corner highlight. You can definitely skip this part. I mean, you can skip any parts you want when you're recreating this or what may have you. This color right here does have a pink tint to it, so just keep that in mind. The other one is more of a kind of a white gold to it. This one has more of a pink tone to it. I'm gonna kind of mix them together and do the brow bone highlight. Alright guys, so we're going to put a pause on the makeup for right now. We will come back to it. We are not done. We're going to go ahead and hop into this unit review. That way, if I do have to lay the baby hairs down, I can put my scarf on, finish up the look, and then voila, we will be done. Let me go ahead and put my wig cap on. Okie dokie artichoke. So what we have today is some new from, oh, I was about to say wrong company. It's because I did 2 reviews from them back to back. And so, anywho, we unit review from Outre, however you want to pronounce the company. This is Perfect Hairline. This is about to fall out of my hands. Is Julianne. Here she be. This line does remind me a lot of Sensationnel Lace, because it's like you get this gray hairline and this trash quality wig. Crystal perfect hairline. And you'll have to go back to my videos. I ended up cutting her to like this bob. Ooh, I love it. I do love it as a bob. But it's like, I just don't know what the quality. So I'm hoping that the hair quality has improved since those other ones that I've tried. Alright, so here's the stock card in case anyone is interested. Hopefully the lighting is good in here, you guys, because I have this turned down because I do have more of the natural light coming in. So hopefully you saw everything. But anyway, 13x6 fully hand-tied lace. And, oh, and now We got this HD lace going on. It's the new trend, guys. No plucking required. High resistant fiber, safe up to 400 degrees. She comes in a variety of colors. And so they show you like the 3 styles, just 3 styling options you can do with her. Ooh, excuse me. So the color I have is DR4/Goldenhoneyblonde. And this color right here, the blonde is back. The blonde. I like this color. I like this color, if you cannot tell. Outre does really good with blondes. Like Outre and Bobby Boss, I feel like do the best with blonde hair. It's just my opinion. Now, the reason why I got Julianne, when I saw her and the texture and the way she is on her stock card, I was like, oh my gosh, did Outre hear me when I said I wish Nisha was a 13x6? I feel like they did. I feel like this is because of me. So you're welcome. You're welcome. But yeah, this is like yucky hair texture. She feels soft like the Nisha wigs. I feel like this is just Nisha with a frontal. Like I really do. This just really gives me Nisha vibes. So we got an improvement. We got an improvement. Now let's hope they didn't do like Sensationnel and was like, okay, we're gonna give you better hair, but take away the hairline. So that's my concern at the moment. But this color, this DR, what is it? Honey Blonde. It has like caramel blonde going through it, a little bit of platinum blonde going through there. Honey, did I say honey blonde? Yeah, it's that honey caramel color. And of course the 4 root. And in case anyone is interested, the 4 root does go all throughout the hair. Like Outre did the thing with the color. Like gorgeous blonde color, put the 4 root all throughout the hair, like, okay. Inside, cap construction, you have, the combs are kind of near the temple area, still a little pushed back. Then you have comb in the back with adjustable straps and an elastic band in there. I didn't realize that when I was watching the reviews, there's an elastic band. That's not a bad thing. I just didn't realize. So yeah, the tracks for the cap. And I don't know. I can't remember if she's big head friendly or not. She doesn't seem like she has a lot of room in there. So we're going to always take out my adjustable straps. But yeah, we'll see. Okay, so this is the hairline without me cutting. There's the lace. And she has baby hairs, not bangs. She has baby hairs. Let me let me cut off the lace and we're going to see what she do. All right, squad. So here is Miss, I forgot, who am I wearing? Julianne on the head. So, she is snug, guys. She is snug. She's big head friendly-ish. If you want to try to lay her down if you have a big head, but I'm not going to even worry about it because, yeah, no. Now, this hairline, it's the same thing with Sensationnel. I feel like they gave us this HD lace and this better quality hair, but they took away the hairline. Like I'm not a big fan. Like this is not a perfect hairline. I feel like it needs to be plucked. It does. To me, it just here, I'll get up close so you guys can see. But I don't feel like that's a perfect hairline. Let me show you the parting space on her. Oops. So parting space on her is great. I think she has a really good parting space. So we're going to work on the hairline, or I'm going to work on the hairline. And then lay the baby hairs down, because I am going to need to lay the baby hairs down since she's not big head friendly. And then go ahead and complete the makeup look, and I'll be back. So I'll speed through this, guys. I'll speed this up in the video so you can see everything I'm doing, and then I'll be back with my final thoughts.
Nothing I'm afraid of, and I can have it all. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let go! Level up, 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 level up. All this on me so yummy, all this sauce so yummy. No, you want this yummy, yummy all in your tummy. Level up, 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 level up. All this on me so yummy, all this sauce so yummy. No, you want this yummy, yummy all in your tummy.
Fake friends I let go. I don't hang with them no more. I don't need no promo. I make dollars like Cleflo. Original, no klepto. Got a new flow, got a new glow. Level up, I'm beautiful. My ass bounce like a yo-yo. Hey, I feel good. Air fly today. And I ain't worried about shit. No way. I level up.
Alright guys, so we're almost done. I am now going to put on my lashes, and I got another pair of lashes from Sprinkles of Danny, and this is Fairytale, or these are Fairytale. And this is what Fairytale looks like up close. Okay, squad, she ready, she ready. All right, so I had an easier time laying down this unit than I did the last two Sensational units, so 1 point to Outre for that. I am getting some shedding, kind of like I did with the Sensational one. So I watched some other videos, and I thought it was because of the way I cut into the lace, but I think these are just shedders. So I do get some strands coming out. As far as tangling, nothing really. A few snags here and there. Same with Sensational. So far they're tied on hair texture and they are tied on shedding. They did give us better quality hair. Like this, she's really soft. This looks natural. I'm not saying that it looks natural as far as the hair. I'm just talking about as far as the color. Like this really does look like you got your hair, you dyed your hair blonde, roots are growing out, and you're just living your best life. Like the color, the way they did this color, like the way they did this color, they did this color perfect. Like it is. I can't go on anymore about the color. Like I love this color. I love this color. I think this is a blonde for everybody. I would love to see this blonde on darker skin tone. Like I would love to see it. I think it would look so gorgeous. So yeah, see, I'm getting some shedding. Let me give you a 360 because I forgot to do a 360 on the other units. I forget to do 360s a lot. So I'm going to try to remember to do those for you guys because I know you're interested in what their hair looks like from the back. So of course this is the front, and this is her to the left side, right side. This is her to the left, and then the most important is the back. So this is, I don't feel any track, so I feel like she's pretty thick back there. She has a natural density to her, so she's not too big. She's very natural. She just has a natural luster to her. So I had her over kind of like in the flip over style. So this is her if you want to wear her down the middle. And of course, if you're one of those people that like having set parts, you can always use your flat iron or your electric comb to really kind of, you know, put her into that set middle part. Love the layers. So as you can see, the layers going on. All right, so this is her half up, half down. And then of course, if you want to do the top knot, you can do that with her, you know. So there you go on that. So, you know, 13 by 6, you know, we know what 13x6s do. They give us a lot of versatility with our units, which is pretty darn cool. My final thoughts, my overall impression of Julianne, and then my thoughts as far as the battle between Julianne and Sensationnel Latisha. Overall, I really do like this unit. Like the color is great, the texture is great. I mean, everything is really great about this unit. Of course, the only cons being not big head friendly, and you have to manipulate the hairline to make it, you have to tweeze it to make it look more natural. But overall, I really do like this unit. Now, as far as the battle between her and Latisha, I feel like it comes down to preference on which one you should get. If you are someone who loves really big, full, voluptuous, glamorous, I am here, this is me, here I am hair, I would go with Latisha because she is fuller. She does have more volume. So if you want that, get Latisha. If you want something more subdued, still with natural type of volume, not as long, more everyday-ish, get Julianne. So, because to me, they're pretty much the same unit as far as neither one's big head friendly. I think Latisha, on both of them, you have to, you know, pluck some hairs out to make it look more natural. They both have HG lace. They same hair textures. Like, I just feel like it's the same unit, just from a different company. And then a bonus is if you're a type of person who really likes to have elastic bands already in their units, then Julianne's gonna win out over Latisha because of that. So it really just comes down to big and voluptuous, more everyday. Which one do you want? Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this. I hope everything really is going well in your lives, within the community. If you are new to my channel, go ahead and hit subscribe. Subscribe to the channel. We're a wonderful group of people, so subscribe to the community, help the community grow. Let's empower each other to better ourselves, to put our best selves forward, and to take advantage of this world as far as all the great things that are in it. And, you know, let's be positive and just leave positive marks. Let's be legends, okay? And then hit the bell so you get notifications when new videos headed your way. I do have another unit on the way that I need to review that came in with this one, and then like I just need to stop. Like, I just need to really stop. Like, I haven't even returned back to work. Where am I gonna wear these units? Again, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for commenting. Thank you so much for liking. Just thank you. It really motivates me to continue with the channel, to continue making content for you guys. I will see you next time. Bye.
And I can have it all. 5, 4, 3,